Before we get started, do me a favor and smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Okay, this video is to clarify something that came to light, and that is the TDROP staking rewards. Further examination of the white paper, we noticed that the first two, the 30%, which is set aside for NFT liquidity mining, there is no vesting associated with the TDROP that you receive from NFT liquidity mining. And the second category there, staking the TDROP governance token, it does not indicate that there is any vesting associated with that TDROP either. The strange thing is, if you look at the third, fourth, and fifth categories, the third one and the fourth one clearly indicate that there is a vesting schedule with that TDROP. And the last one, the 10% associated with marketing, specifically says not vested. So the first two up there don't mention vesting one way or the other. So the assumption would be that there is no vesting associated with those TDROP either. But there's no way to know for sure, because in the other three they specifically mentioned there is vesting, and they also mentioned there is not vesting. So why would they not have indicated the vesting or not vesting in those first two? We don't know the answer to that. We can only look at that and assume that there is no vesting on the TDROP that you receive either through NFT liquidity mining or the TDROP that you receive for staking TDROP. So that's what I wanted to put out there, just in case there was a misunderstanding. This table appears to indicate a quarterly distribution of the TDROP stake and rewards. Also, additional information in the white paper indicates that just owning TDROP does not give you voting rights. You have to have that TDROP staked in order to have voting rights. So for governance purposes, the TDROP has to be staked. Which brings up another point. We don't yet know what the minimum amount you will have to have in order to stake it. So whatever that minimum is, let's say it's 10,000 as an example. If you have less than 10,000 TDROP to stake, you would not be able to obtain voting rights until you brought your total holdings up to the minimum and then staked it. That is when you would have voting rights using the TDROP governance token. While the white paper does not specify that there is a minimum amount of TDROP needed to stake, we are confident that there will be a minimum, but it is not yet defined anywhere. But we believe that since both Theta and T-Fuel each have a minimum amount required to stake, that TDROP will also have a minimum. And my guess, and this is strictly a guess, is that the TDROP minimum amount for staking will probably be 10,000, which is what the T-Fuel minimum is. But it could be less or it could be more. I simply do not know. Well, that's a wrap for this presentation, so cue the music. Well, as we learn more about the specifics of TDROP from studying the white paper and other documentation, we will bring that information to you. Oh, and I want to give special thanks to LT Flyin for his assistance in doing the research into the documentation. He is being a tremendous help to me. If you enjoyed the video, then hit that thumbs up for me, and I'll see you in the next video.